Welcome to another episode of the Rhythm of the Road podcast. This podcast is not just about the journey, but also about the growth, transformation, and self-discovery that comes with life on the proverbial road. Grab a cup of joe, buckle up, and let's embark on a journey of self-discovery, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Let's get rolling.
Hey, happy good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy the middle of the night if you're listening. Welcome to episode number 2 of the Rhythm of the Road podcast. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching because you're right here on YouTube. And at this point, that's the only place we are. So make sure you can hit the like or subscribe buttons and make sure you find out every time a new episode comes out. I hope that you're along for the road and the long journey because that's what I'm here for you, my listeners. Today's topic or today's thought is one that we talk about a lot when we're on the road as musicians or creatives, or honestly, even when you're going to business masterminds or entrepreneur meetups or conferences. And that is rule number 11, just be a good hang. And what do I mean by that? It sounds so simple, but we all know that most of the time, like if business is getting done or creative thoughts are being had or you're creating collaborative, synergistic ideas with other people, like it's happening when you're hanging out. It's happening in a coffee shop. It's happening after load in and setup and sound check and you have 8 hours to do nothing. Like you're just hanging out. It's happening after you've spent 9 hours in and out of breakout sections in workshops or trainings or conferences, and you're hanging out in the hotel lobby until, well, we don't need to discuss what time until. However, like you're just hanging out. You're being with people. You're networking. Once you meet those people, you have those opportunities to make that connection the next day, and that makes those hangs all that much better. Or if you're like me and you've been on the road for 120, 130 shows a year, we only spend a couple hours on stage. You only spend a couple hours in your business. You only spend a couple hours doing physical work. The rest of the time is interacting with other people, whether that's colleagues, whether that's bandmates, whether that's fans. You just need to be out there, be a good hang, be super chill. You don't have to over sensationalize it. You can still just be authentic you because that's really what people want anyway. And I talk to many of my friends who have been out on the road touring, and some of them are, doing the coach bus, big touring arena tours. And they're like, we play for an hour a day and we have sound check for probably an hour. So there's 22 hours left in that day that we just need to be in company with each other. And that's the biggest part about it. Just be a good hang, and that could come down to just simply just being a good person, because being a good person, being a good listener, being a good hang, they all just kind of go together and make you somebody that people want to be around and be with and do things with, whether that's creatively, whether that's from a business standpoint, whether that's just, they just want to go hang out. Later this month, I'm just going to hang out. Couple of guys just going on a bourbon tour because we want to, because we're just want to go have a good hang. So you don't have to always just be in it by accident or because it's made up as part of your day. Why not create your own? Why not just go out, find some space, find some people that like doing what you do, just go be a good hang. Doesn't always have to be about business, doesn't always have to be about getting something done. It could just physically be that you want to just go be a good hang. We'll talk about maybe what that leads to in the future on another episode. But today I just really want you to think about, like, what kind of hang are you? What kind of person are you to be around? I'm going to a speaking event next week, and honestly, I'm speaking for 20 minutes, but I'm there for 4 days. So being a good hang is pretty important because that's only 20 minutes out of many hours. If you got something out of this, if it resonates with you, share it with somebody or make a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe some opportunities where you thought some people weren't a good hang, and what does that look like? How did you get through that? I'm curious because I might have encountered some of those opportunities as well. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time, and have an amazing rest of your day. And welcome to the journey down this rhythm of the road.
Thanks for cruising with me on this episode of Rhythm of the Road. Remember, the journey itself is the destination. Until next time, keep the rhythm flowing, and we'll see you down the road.